So today we are.
You gotta pause for a minute. You got a guy.
So today we are shooting this from our what we call the farmhouse. It is not a farmhouse. It's just how we differentiate from like this house to the next house.
That's what it's called, an Airbnb.
Yeah, but it doesn't have an E on the end of it.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Is it H-A-U-S?
Yeah, so it's either a typo or it's just not a farmhouse.
Oh.
It's a farmhouse.
House.
It does have a rooster, not here, but next door. So
Yeah.
that's about as farm as it gets. So we're gonna do a little tour of our farmhouse today and go through just, let y'all behind the scenes and see like what our house looks like and some of the details. Why did we pick this house?
Yeah, I feel like we got lucky with this house, to be honest. It's not fancy at all, but what we wanted for this experience was something that felt authentic.
Yeah.
We didn't want to just feel like we had everything we were used to here. So with that came no air conditioning. It's been fine. I think we're basically used to it now. I mean, we're a month in of no air conditioning. So, but yeah, we wanted something traditional that felt like we were in Europe staying in a really old house, and that's what this feels like.
Yeah, so I mean, going back to like parts of the reasons for this trip is to have an experience in the culture of where we're at. And when we're staying for a month or longer, we thought it was important to really just pick a place that really just felt like somewhere someone would live and have to not be surrounded by not be surrounded by like a resort type situation. So
though that would be nice.
Lots of times it would be way nicer, but when there's like ants crawling in the house.
We've had like armies of ants to deal with, but we're just kind of treating this house like it's our own. Like
we're handling it.
Yeah, we handle it. We figure out how to get rid of it.
So we had one night, I think it was like 12 o'clock or 11, like I happened to go in the kitchen to get some water, and it was just, the floor was covered.
Yeah.
It was covered.
So we spent the next 30 minutes just sweeping ants out of the house. Yeah.
So we love this location. We think that it's, for what we're looking to accomplish, having some quiet, having some space, being kind of immersed in the south of France, we felt like this was just a perfect spot. So today we're just going to give you a little tour.
Yeah.
Show you how it looks.
So we are here in the south of France. We're about 30 minutes north of Nice, walking down our driveway, which I love. And out in the distance in our driveway is a huge mountain behind our house. So it's just this really pretty view. And we have olive trees all the way down our driveway. I don't really love olives. I love olive oil, but I'm hoping we're here to be able to harvest some of these olives a little early right now. But yes, this is just a lovely part of our house. We're at the entrance to the house. Behind me is our pool, which we absolutely love. The kids are playing right now. And we've got lavender all along here. We've got olive trees inside the pool. So yeah, this was a super fun surprise when we first pulled up. So I love the front of this house. I think it's so charming. I'm imagining this house is hundreds of years old. Yeah, I think it's really old. We're gonna go with really old. We'll figure it out. Oh, I just locked it. Come on in. I can't resist myself. Okay, so our entrance, what I love about this is everything is round or curved, and everything is plastered. So it just feels super organic, super old. And I just imagine, because I think this house is really old, that all of these lights on the wall had candles in them at one time, which feels really romantic to me. Even this one, even this guy. So yeah, I just love that everything feels like it has had a life. Let's go in the kitchen. Okay, so here's another round room. And honestly, this kitchen is like a million times smaller than our kitchen in America, but it is the biggest kitchen that we've had since we've been in Europe. So I love it. It has everything that I need. This is actually my prep space, which is rarely this clean because things get piled on it all day long, but this is where I have to prep the food. This also serves as one of our school areas when we need to separate the big kids. So we essentially have these are it. I haven't really opened this one yet. A tea cabinet, just glasses, and that's really it. And then we originally thought, oh, we've got lower cabinets, but these actually are just totally open. So, and then this is our oven, which I also think this might be our first oven that we've had. And I think we're using it correctly. I'm not exactly sure what all these things mean, but things are getting hot. Okay, so we keep everything in this locked pantry, which is where they obviously keep everything. All the supplies. It's easy to lock the kids out of the food. So, and then the food holder. I feel like my mom or my grandma might have had one of these growing up, but it's super useful. And then usually when I'm cooking, I have the windows and the doors open in here for some breeze because this room gets super hot with no air conditioning and the oven or the stove on. So it's really nice just to have some fresh air. Okay, so now we're gonna look at the family room, which is where we spend most of our time and our kids, other than outside. So this room has the living room and the dining room, which we eat here, but we also use this for school a lot. And watching TV together. The fireplace is here, which we won't need because it's still quite hot. Normally, we actually have all of these curtains shut, which none of us love, but it does help keep it cool. And sometimes we actually shut the shutters to keep the heat off of the windows if we need to, because the sun rises on this side of the house, which I'm not exactly sure which side of the house that is, but it's the water side. The water's out there, right? The south side? Where does the sun rise? In the east? Sets in the... Okay. So we have a balcony from off the living room, a tiny balcony, where we can see a little bit of the water. I don't know if you can see it today. It's kind of hazy, but... All right, let's check out some bedrooms. First, we have what we call the red room. Usually we keep the curtain shut so that it stays cool, but this is just basically where we keep all of our stuff. It's a normal bedroom. We have suitcases and camera gear in here. So if it's pretty cool outside, well, I would say cool, about 80 degrees, but it is very buggy. So if we want to have the windows open at all, we have these bug nets. We've all slept in them at some point, but none of us sleep well in them, so we tend to keep the windows closed most of the time. All right, this is where Nick and I sleep. So yeah, it's basic. We sleep well in here. At least I think I sleep well. I also have a fan on my side. I thought we would have a problem with the size of the bed, but we don't. I think it's bigger than I was expecting. It says it's a full, but I don't know what that means over here because it's not the same as a full in the States. But yeah, this does the job. And we have, I think, Nick's favorite tool, the bug zapper, which is super effective. And I would put money on we'll have one of these when we get back to the States. Upstairs bathroom. So we have more than one bathroom here, but as is the same at home, everybody uses the same bathroom and the same bathtub. So yeah, it's a basic bathroom. We are really thankful for a tub because we haven't had one for like a month. So this is a big win. And then another funny thing about this bathroom is this guy down here. I think it's a bidet. I'm not really sure what it is. When we first got here, Lennon thought it was a bathtub for her toys, so she filled it up with water. I'm confident it was cleaned, but still. I can also imagine that it would be the most glorious sitz bath if I just had a baby. So there's that. Warm water sitting in. It's great. All right, let's go downstairs. Nick has to duck down here because it gets a little tight with this entrance. But this first room to the left, our kids have slept in here. It's actually pretty cool. They're not sleeping in here right now. They use this room. They built a fort. So they use this room to play in when they wake up in the morning, and they're very proud. They've had lots of failures, but they figured it out together, and I love it. You can fort it up anywhere. Straight over is like a downstairs family room. This is actually where our kids are sleeping right now. This is their third sleeping spot in the house, but we just lay these beds out. And our two youngest sleep together, and our oldest is on her own. But they get a little skittish down here. Hi, guys. So we shut the shutters down here at night just to make them feel more comfortable because there's multiple doors coming into this room. But you'll also see a beautiful grand piano, which I have loved playing. Okay, quick look at the downstairs bathroom, which we don't use very much, but this is where we do laundry. Pile of laundry waiting to be done, but our small little laundry machine, very thankful for it. It can fit about 4 towels at a time. And then downstairs, we go outside. This is where I hang all of our laundry here, which honestly I've loved doing. Yesterday it rained, so everything got wet again, but we have another laundry line outside. I tend to put most of our towels out there because they're a little bit bigger. So this way we have the pool, which was important to us because it was going to be hot, and we've loved it. We spent lots and lots of time out here. Yeah, we usually have the rooster going in the back, right?
Yes, we hate him.
Yeah.
We hate him.
Oh. We do have a fruit tree back here that's got green, yellow, and orange fruit. I'm pretty sure it's an orange tree, and they're starting to drop. So I think we're gonna bring some inside and see. They don't taste good yet. They're kind of bitter. They also don't come off very easy. We're gonna bring them inside and see if we can let them ripen inside. Yeah. Home.
Great. Okay,